Hey, it's Zach. I hope you're doing well. I've got the new Galaxy S21 Ultra in, so I thought I'd share with you my first impressions on it before the full review. I also made a video on the regular S21, so make sure you watch that video after this one, of course, if you haven't yet. So the unboxing experience here is about the same as the S21s. Again, no USB wall adapter. Go ahead and do with that what you would like. I know a lot of people aren't feeling that too much, but taking a look at the S21 Ultra itself, it goes without saying that this thing is an absolute tank. But I really like the way it looks. I like this new camera module. It looks way less bland. It looks more premium and professional to me, and I like how it blends in with the side rails. I love that Samsung is sticking with this matte finish on the back. This is glass, and it may not look as flashy as perfectly clean regular glass, but how often will glass be perfectly clean and smudge free, right? Anyway, I ultimately prefer how the Ultra looks with this skin from this video sponsor, Dbrand. It's a really dope skin they made in collaboration with MKBHD. It's called Icons. You can check this out and all the other awesome skins they have to offer using the very first link in the description below. Shout out to Dbrand for showing love and supporting the channel. Ooh, and I almost forgot, I also really like how Samsung handled the curve with this display, or curves, I should say. It's not entirely flat like the regular S21, but it's not dramatically curved either. This is a nice mix, and I honestly wouldn't mind if they stuck with this moving forward. Now, I wasn't able to get my hands on last year's S20 Ultra, but it's clear to see that the 21 Ultra aims to fix basically everything that went wrong with the 20 Ultra. The underwhelming battery performance, the focus issues, the focus issues with the cameras, the very high price point, and more. So we'll be looking forward to that. Of course, I just got my hands on this phone, so the final verdict, if you will, the full review, is gonna have to wait a little while, but bear with me, we'll get there. So here are the specs for this year's beast. We got a good amount going on here. This thing's got a massive 6.8-inch OLED display. It's got the latest and greatest Snapdragon 888 processor, tons of RAM, tons of storage, IP68 rating, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, you know the deal. And for the most part, the numbers on paper here are roughly the same as what we got with the 20 Ultra. Some things to note would be the 21 Ultra's brighter display. It's a better display at that with better contrast. It's got Gorilla Glass Victus as opposed to Gorilla Glass 6tus. No, that was bad. I'm sorry.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's got Bluetooth 5.2 over 5.0. It's got a bigger fingerprint sensor. And finally, the display can now be run on maxed out QHD Plus resolution at 120 Hertz. Yes. Thank you. On the flip side, the micro SD card slot is now gone. Yeah, I know. That's a pretty big hit, and I know a lot of people liked that as a feature. I was one of those people. I still am. And let me know how you feel about this. So that's a subtraction that I'm not a huge fan of, but one subtraction I do like is the lower price tag. $1,200 down from $1,400. Now, don't get this twisted, $1,200 is still a lot of money for a phone. There's no doubt about that. But with phones already being in this price range and phones getting more and more expensive year after year, it's nice to see these phones shed a couple hundred from last year. Also, don't let the loss of the micro SD card slot distract you from the fact that this is still a feature-packed phone. And I haven't even mentioned all the new software stuff, and that this year's Ultra now has S Pen support. Now, I haven't had the chance to try this out yet. Of course, it's not going to be as seamless of an experience as what you get with the Note, otherwise that would defeat the purpose of the Note, but I do think that this is a really cool addition. It gives people another option and a new way to use their phone. Of course, there's a good amount to talk about with the cameras as well. This is a big focus for this phone, no pun intended. They're a big selling point, and I'll be sure to get into more detail about these in the full review, along with everything else, of course. So like I was saying in my S21 video, it appears that Samsung is chasing a new sweet spot with their new phones. Adjusted price tags to go up against and match some of their biggest rivals, refined hardware and features, and yes, some unfortunate feature removals. But the S21 Ultra is looking to not only make up for the underwhelming S20 Ultra, it's also looking to say, hey, I'm not looking to just get this year started for everyone only to be forgotten about later. I'm here to make some noise. I'm here to stay, put some respect on my name. At least that's what I feel it's saying. I know that a lot of you may feel some type of way about this year's S21 lineup, especially when it comes to the regular S21. Some of you are even claiming that you're leaving Samsung with a huff and a puff and I'm off to new stuff.
What?
I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but taking a look at what this phone actually has to offer, instead of focusing on what's missing from the box and what's missing from the spec sheet, understanding what went on with last year's S20 Ultra, how the 21 Ultra is looking to fix all that and expand on the good stuff, that's how I feel things need to be approached. Oh, and on top of all of this, Samsung's got their rather insane trade-in offers and incentives that are hard to resist, and in a way, they kind of help make up for some things. There's a lot to like about this year's S release. Like I said before, I just got this phone, so the full review will have to wait a bit, but I really like what I'm seeing with this phone so far. As always, I'll be putting the phone through it all to get a good, proper feel for the speed, the performance, battery life, software experience, the cameras, all that good stuff. So let me know if you have any questions, if there's anything other than a setup you guys would like to see me cover. If you made it to this point of the video, you are a real one and you know that I appreciate you. You know what to do. Comment, potato, you know the vibes. I've got more S21 and S21 Ultra coverage on the way, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications if you haven't yet. I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you for watching.